I'm great. Good to have you. As I was saying, Brad joining us from the West Coast this morning, so it's very early there. We appreciate your time. The company aggressively, as we said, looking to acquire assets in the province of Quebec, cleaning up older mines. So the current project, a 1919 era property that has left some tailing ponds behind. Tell them about the process of cleaning that up.
Well, it's a pretty simple thing, Brent, and it's simply a case of going in and taking these toxic tailings, extracting the gold and the silver. And when we're finished with that, we're getting about 35 ounces of gold a day. That's going to continue on for about 4.5 years, just with the tailings that are currently on the site. And once we finish with that at 35 ounces a day, then all the tailings are no longer toxic. So what we're able to do then is return the site to its natural state. So we're going in, we're extracting gold, we're extracting silver, we're taking this ugly, toxic scar on the land. And it's a beautiful part of the world. It's right in between Montreal and Quebec City. And and we'll be able to return to its natural state.
So when it comes to, you mentioned this property actually located in a beautiful part of the country, and it absolutely is known as the, I guess, cottage country area of the province of Quebec, which is amazing. Let's talk a little bit about the work that's being done right now. Tell us what stage we're at, where timelines are looking as far as getting this up and running.
I appreciate having us on now because it's perfect timing for us. We're just completed the acquisition of the asset from a company called DNA Canada. We have a mill on site. We've acquired the majority of the equipment. It's now in site. We're retrofitting some of it. We're going to be starting construction soon, and the engineering is just about completed. So that should be done the next week or so. So we're actually in a position where we'll be in production within the next, I'm going to say 6 to 9 months.
Which is great for not only the company, but also for the project in the sense that it's going to be repairing the land, as we were talking about. The best part about this, Brad, as you were saying to me when we spoke earlier, you know, this is one of many potential sites, not only in this area, but in the entire province of Quebec. What are we looking at as far as the ability to take this same process and kind of move out and do this, you know, repeat the process?
Well, the good thing about where Secova is right now is we've got our project and we've got the permits. The permits can take a little while. It can take about 3 to 4 months. But as you mentioned, there's about 263 sites in the province of Quebec alone that are basically abandoned, toxic mine sites. It's going to be our job to at least get 3 or 4 of those in the next year and a half and do the exact same process. But it's critical for us because we're going to be into production in the next year. So it will give us the time, it will give us the cash flow that we can acquire these other assets, and then we can turn around and do the same thing and acquire gold and silver from each of these sites.
Which is obviously the aim and the goal here as we, you know, work towards the end of, or the, I guess the latter half of this year. When are we expecting the first mine to be up in production? And tell us a little bit about what's next for the company as well.
Okay, so we have just completed, we're just about ready to complete the initial engineering for the plant. So we now have to, basically, it's like a big jigsaw puzzle. We have the equipment, we have the mill, we're adjacent to the tailings, so the infrastructure is in place. So it's going to take us another 6 to 9 months to combine everything, put the equipment together, put the production mill, so that we're going to be producing about 1,000 tons of tailings, or processing about 1,000 tons of tailings over the next 6 to 9 months.
Brad Kitchen, Chairman and CEO of Secova Metals. SEK is the ticker, guys, listed here in Toronto on the CSE exchange. A pleasure, Brad. We hope we can get an update in the near future.
Look forward to it. Thank you very much for having me on.
Have a great day. Secova Metals, guys.